Hello, guys, and welcome, foolish mortals, to another Haunted Mansion episode. Today, we will be making something super awesome, and I got inspired by this beautiful Madame Leota on a bowl or a crystal bowl. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create Madame Leota and we're gonna start sculpting it. For that, we're gonna use some of this aluminum foil, and what I'm doing is I'm just making a bowl that looks like the shape of a face. Then I'm going to add a little bit more of that aluminum paper, and that will be the hair. I'm just making a base so I can add my clay and I don't have to use that much. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to grab this bowl, and this is just a snow globe that I got from Amazon, and I'm just measuring it so I know that it will fit. Now I'm going to take my foam clay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab a little bit of that foam clay, work it on my hands just to condition it, and then I'm just going to make a flat surface that I will be adding to my Madame Leota paper aluminum foil thingy. And I'm just going to add a piece on the front and a piece on the back so I can start sculpting my Madame Leota. Let me just add the back part like this and just mix them together or squish them together so I can start sculpting. Now I'm just making sure that everything is together and it is stuck to the aluminum foil ball. And now I'm taking this dotting tools and I'm going to start making the face shape. And as you can see, I'm just going around it like this, just making sure that I have the shape. Then I'm going to add a little bit more clay over here to start making her hair. As you can see here, I'm just making strips of this clay and I'm just making them go in squiggly lines all around the head. Here you can see it, and now I'm just playing around with it to make sure that it stands on its own. Now I'm just going to start sculpting the eyes as well as the eyebrows, and I'm just going to add as well the mouth. And I'm going to keep on playing with this, going around it, just making sure that the face is looking cute. And I'm using all the dotting tools that I have. Now, as you can see, I'm adding the nose. And I just rolled a little bit of clay. Then I'm just working it with my hands, then with the dotting tool. And I'm just going to keep on doing this until I have a beautiful nose. Then I added a little bit more for her cheekbones. So she has beautiful cheekbones. So I added a little bit more. Now I'm just going to work it with my dotting tool and my hands and keep on adding to the shape of her face. If you need to, you can add a little bit of water to the clay just to make sure that it is smooth and you can just blend it together. Keep going at it until you have a beautiful face shape for your Madame Leota. And as you can see, I'm just working on her eyes, eyebrows, mouth, cheekbones, and nose. So everything looks cute. We're just making an outline for when we start making it cute or painting it. So I'm just going to keep at it, working on her hair, working on her face, making her cute. And here you can see it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on it on painting. So we're gonna start painting it, and for that I'm using this aquamarine and this beautiful amethyst colors. Those are from Decor. And what I'm gonna do is, as well, I'm gonna use this glitter, and this one I got from Hobby Lobby. My sister-in-law brought it and I'm in love. I'm just gonna cover the hair of Madame Leota with the amethyst color. Look at that, so beautiful. But we're going to keep on adding to this. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish with it, let it dry, then come back with this beautiful color, aquamarine, and I'm just going to add a dry brush. But this is a heavy dry brush because we don't want purple hair. We want blue hair. But I want the roots to look like they have purple. So as you can see, I'm adding lots of that blue, but letting that purple show. After I finish with that, I'm going to start doing the same with the same aquamarine to the eyebrows, the eyes, the mouth, and the sides of the nose as well, just to make sure that we have a beautiful base so we can start our painting. And I'm just going to keep on going at it. And as you can see, I'm making the eyes right now. I'm just making sure that all the shapes that we just made with our dotting tools are shown before we start painting the face. I'm just going to go all around it. And as you can see, I'm as well going around her nose and her cheekbones. And when I finish with this, I'm going to grab another paintbrush and I'm just going to go all over it. Let me just finish here. I'm just going around the hair, adding a little bit of that blue on the neck and as well on the sides of the neck so we can paint it. Now I'm going to grab a bigger brush and I'm just going to brush this paint all around her face. Don't worry if it's a little bit smooshed and it doesn't look cute because we're going to make it look cuter. So I'm just going to go all around it. Then I'm going to grab a little bit of white paint and I'm going to go over that color so we can get it to look blended and beautiful. I'm just going to go all around it doing this dry brush and mixing those colors. And as you can see, they are starting to look super cute. Now you can see it looking beautiful. And I'm going to grab some red paint and I'm going to paint her lips like this. And she's looking so beautiful. So after I finish with this, I'm going to start painting her eyes and her eyeliner. And for that, I just took a really thin paintbrush and I just painted her eyes. Then I added the wing of her eyeliner. And then I went back and painted her eyebrows. And as you can see, now I'm just doing the dot for her eyes, looking super cute. Now I'm going to add this glitter thingy to the hair. Let it dry really well after I finish with this. And we're going to start sculpting the stand while that is drying. For that, I'm going to use one glass that I had that it is really old. And this is the lid or the bottom part of the snow globe. I'm going to take some of this foam clay and I'm just going to make a snaky thingy that I'm just going to wrap around on the top part of the glass like this. And this is a plastic cup and it is really old. And I'm just making sure that it is flat like that, playing around with it. Now I'm going to add two more. Here you can see them. I don't have enough gray clay, so I just took some of the white. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make smaller snaky thingies that I'm going to coil like this. And I'm just going to put them over here. And I'm going to do 4 of these. 1 in the front, 2 on the sides, 1 in the back. So let me show you again. We're going to coil it like this. Put it on the side like that. And then I'm going to continue adding. I'm going to make some more snaky thingies. And I'm just going to add them like this, coil it, and add it to the next row like that. Let me show you. Here you can see it. Now I made all of my snaky thingies. And after I finish playing with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these beads that I have. And those are half beads, wooden half beads. And I'm just going to place them in between those snaky thingies like this. Then when I finish with that, I'm going to take these thingies that I made with hot glue and this mold. And I filled the mold with lots of hot glue. And now I have them. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them to the glass just using a little bit more hot glue like this. I'm going to glue them here and there, just making sure that they look cute. And when I finish with this, we will let this dry completely so we can come back to make it look beautiful. Let me just finish over here and show you how this one looks. Super cute. Now for painting the stand, what we're going to do is we're going to grab black paint and we're going to paint it completely. Yes, this is how it looks and it is so beautiful, but it will look more beautiful now. Let me just go all around it, just painting it completely black. I'm going to go all around as you can see here and I'm going to paint it completely, sides and everything. And here you can see it. Now we're going to let it dry. And while this is drying, we're going to take the cap off the snow globe and we're going to paint it as well with this black. Now they are dried and I'm going to take this brush metal silver color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a dry brush all around it. I'm going to go inside out everything. I just want to cover this completely in that beautiful brush metals. Then I'm going to go to the cap and do the same thing. I'm going to let this dry completely. And look at that. So beautiful. Then what I'm going to do when this is dry is I'm going to come back with brush metals in gold, and I'm going to give it a good dry brush all around it. And look at that. It is looking so beautiful. This gold is just making that pop. Now we're going to assemble Madame Leota, and I just put the cap on the Madame Leota, and I just bring back my stand, add a little bit of, or a lot of it, of hot glue, and that's it. We glue it together, and that's it. And here you can see it, and I'm so in love with this Madame Leota, but I want to know what you think. So go ahead in the comments below and let me know what you think about this one, because yeah, I'm biased. This is so beautiful. I'm so in love with it. And as well, let me know what you would like to see on our Halloween edition of the Haunted Mansion series, because I will be doing a little bit more of this. I'm in love with the Haunted Mansion. Remember, let me know what you think and let me know what you would like to see, because yeah, I'm so super biased. Take care, my beautiful friends. I love you. Bye-bye.